Welcome back to another episode of the Trash Talk Podcast. We got some quizzes today, so we're going to test our general knowledge on some stuff, including logos of corporations.
Because we live in a capitalist dystopia.
That is true. So you got to know the logos of your overlords. That's the halftime show, though. First one is video games, specifically, because JJ likes video games, and I am okay with video games also. This is the best-selling video games. We're playing this on a site called Sporkle, which is a good site, and as opposed to Jetpunk, which we have played country games on, Jetpunk does one very specific, very asshole move. You only get a limited amount of quizzes with an ad blocker allowed. So you played like 4 quizzes, or you had them open 4 quizzes a day, and in the 5th one you open, it says you have to close your ad blocker now. So we're boycotting Jetpunk today.
They do want to make money somehow. It makes sense.
But we don't want that on video. So let's show the quiz. There we are. And I have a quick question. So this is specifically most selling, right?
Yes.
So like free to play, like Hearthstone would not count on this list, right?
Yes.
So I can't say Hearthstone.
Well, I mean, I guess you could say it.
And then see if it's on there.
I don't think it would be.
What we're going to try to do is take turns at it, even though we only have 10 minutes, but see how much
10
we
minutes
can
is
get.
a decent amount of time.
It's fine. So you want to start?
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say that one of the Wii games up there is probably Wii Sports, because it came bundled with a lot of Wiis, and that technically counts.
Alright. Pokemon.
Which one's particular?
Fucking Legend of Zelda. No. Legend of Zelda is an individual one. Do we have to give specific ones for that too?
Because there is going to be all sorts of Pokemon games.
Fucking Ocarina of Time.
But there was an original Ocarina of Time. I'm going to just try Ocarina of Time as a standalone thing, because it might not be the Legend of Zelda or something. Is it not at all? Ocarina of Time.
Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask?
I don't know what they want. It's already a problem, dude. Try World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
Because I'm sure there's got to be like some Zelda or Pokemon games or some Mario games or something. How about Mario Party? Mario Kart, actually. Maybe both.
Kart.
See, that's tough, right? How about try Madden?
I think you have to give me a year.
Really?
What? That's how they name specific games.
Why do we do what?
Also,
really?
Also, the whole thing about going alternatingly has worked out great.
Yeah, you do one. You do one. Fair enough.
I think We Play was also bundled with Wii's, so I'm just gonna. Yep.
Is this called We Play?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. So you want a very specific, one specific game sells that many copies? Ugh. Okay.
Sports sold over 80 million apparently.
That's a lot. When is this quiz came out? So how up to date is it? Is like Fortnite in there or something?
Switch is definitely
updated July 25th, 19th. So how about Fortnite? Is Fortnite even? Do we have to buy that or?
No, it's free to play.
Oh, well, so that doesn't.
Fortnite PvE used to cost money, so it's not that.
Okay. Call of Duty. Geo. No. That's Counter-Strike. Call of Duty Black Ops. Oh, we got one.
Let's go with a very popular PC game. Minecraft. That should be up there.
Counter-Strike Geo.
Counter-Strike Geo?
Global Offensive.
I was about to say Global Offensive, right?
CSGO.
Yeah. Because that's
Global.
Global Offensive.
Just try CSGO, maybe.
I was about to say, it should be CSGO.
Capital CS, colon...
He says that Geo before, that was very...
Capital CS, colon, capital Geo. I think that... And no space. I don't know how to spell, dude. Whatever.
I'm pretty sure it's not on there.
Yeah. I would have imagined that's on there. It seems like one of the... how about PUBG? Is PUBG not free to play?
I don't think it is free to play, actually.
Player Unknown's Battle.
I was about to say, no, I was blanking that one. Player Unknown is spelled together, right?
I don't know. This is not easy because you gotta get the exact spelling, the exact game.
Battleground. I'm not sure if you have to get the exact spelling is the thing. There's definitely an apostrophe there. There's probably no colon there.
Maybe
there
might
be a space there.
Yeah.
Let's just try, literally just trying PUBG. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
See, I spelled it correctly.
Yeah.
I spelled it correctly.
Dude, God, this quiz. That's not good.
Let's go Pokemon. Technically, if I want to be really specific, I believe it's spelled like this. But let's just go without the accent.
Yeah.
A Pokemon Blue Edition.
Blue. Yep. Okay, give me Pokemon Black.
Pokemon Black.
Got him.
So apparently they do bundle ones of the same generation together, like red, green, blue, and white and black.
That makes sense.
If we're doing Pokemon, then I might as well try yellow because
but they're not bundling man together.
Well,
Jesus.
They come out the same year. Pokemon red, green, blue, and black and white. They come out literally on the same day.
That's fine. Let's go.
I typed Pokemon Y and I was going for yellow, but I got X and Y.
Okay, then give me Madden NFL 19. Let's just try 19.
Madden NFL 19. I'm gonna try 2019, and I'm gonna also try without the NFL.
Yeah, sure.
That does not appear to
me. Give me NBA 2K.
NBA 2K19. There's probably a space like there.
See, that's the thing. I don't know how to exactly spell them, but I know 2K is a very popular game.
It does not appear to be on there.
I'll try FIFA maybe. 19.
FIFA 2019. Is it just 19?
Ugh, Christ. People sleeping on these sports games. Apparently. What else? What else are video games? What do people play?
Let me actually try.
So Hearthstone is obviously not paid.
Yeah, Pokemon Yellow version is on there.
League of Legends.
That's a free-to-play game.
It's really.
Yes.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure they don't count for.
Maybe that's why it's so popular.
Yes.
Wow. What else?
I mean, that's also the problem with WoW, I think, because it's subscription-based. It's not sold as an individual game.
Maybe.
I mean, we can try something like Warcraft.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, but I doubt it. I think it's technically, but
I'm gonna be curious to see what this whole list is. It's probably gonna be like 50 different Mario games, and you have to very specifically name them out.
Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, see that sort of stuff.
Super Mario Bros. 2.
Oof.
3.
2 is not so good.
I think 2 was sold as
Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros.
Super Smash Bros. Really? Yeah. Brawl.
What? There's different categories for that too.
For Wii U.
There's probably a lot more shooter games that we're missing. Actually, let's go like Dota.
Dota's also free to play.
Is it?
Yes.
Fuck.
As a matter of fact, the original Dota is just a mod of one of the Warcraft games.
Okay. Dota
2 is free to play though.
Let's go Alan Wake. Is that not free to play?
Alan Wake.
No. ALAN.
What?
1 L and AN. Yeah, still not in there. Fucking Half-Life.
Oh, Half-Life could be in there.
Why you put a dash there? Is it a dash?
I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't think it is.
So we have a lot of Nintendo games in here for sure.
Alright.
As we can see by like all the consoles being there. We can go for like Super Mario Brothers Wii is probably really okay. The old Mario Brothers games are
maybe some Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ah, got
him. There is
for Sega Genesis.
Colors. That probably wasn't that popular. That makes sense. Oh, fuck. The problem is there's so many of them. And,
yeah.
Sonic 64. I'm not sure if that's the full title.
This is really not an easy list, is it? Damn.
No. So we still have a very popular Wii game that we're somehow missing, and it wasn't. Wait, did we actually try Mario Kart Wii specifically? Did I try that?
You gotta do that for real.
Well, there isn't. There's Super Mario Kart.
It already says Wii there. You have to type. Oh, for God's sake. So try Mario Kart DS then.
Mario Kart DS.
God, this okay. This is not good game. This is not good quiz design. Damn.
Mario Kart 64.
Boy.
Double Dash.
Double Dash.
Super Mario Kart Double Dash. I don't know.
What's some popular games that people play?
We still have a very popular Wii game up there.
Yeah.
Mario Kart was.
What was that all the hype when like what was the game Black Flag? What series was that? Assassin's Creed. Yeah, maybe all the Assassin's Creed. That was hyped up big time.
Creed. Black Flag, probably not. But
maybe like other ones.
I think that one of the first ones literally just numbered.
I don't know.
I think Assassin's Creed 3.
But that's a popular game. I know that.
It's a popular gaming franchise. That's true.
Yeah.
How about Mass Effect?
How about it? Is Portal paid for? Is that free to play? Maybe Portal.
What was I thinking? Oh yeah.
We're bad at this. Very bad.
Super Metroid. How about it?
Never heard of that even.
Also thinking about popular. Probably not. No.
I thought we'd get more of those actually.
The problem is the Zelda ones are still few that.
Yeah, probably all sorts of Zelda ones.
Have I tried typing them out without the Legend of Zelda before? Because this is a little iffy on input. Did I miss any Pokemon games? Now I think about it. Yeah.
Tough.
Pokemon Ruby.
Gotta go through them and see what kind of stuff we missed. Like, damn. There's probably all sorts of people out there like, damn. Gold, how do you miss these kinds of games?
There's a cat right there. Gold. Yeah. Pokemon Ruby. Did I...
Yeah, it's all sorts of Mario. Oh, we missed GTA. Oh, God, we missed GTA. Oh, no.
Tetris!
Is that fucking sold? Is that not... What?
Of course.
Boy.
The original Tetris for the Game Boy. Of course. Duck Hunt. That's also...
Oh, these... We didn't think that old school.
We Fit, yeah.
But all the GTAs, dude.
The GTAs. Wait.
Mario Kart 7.
GTA 5 for PlayStation 3 and 4 are separate entries.
So they sold that much? Damn.
Doesn't surprise me. For a while there, on one of the online retail sites, one of the highest sold items was in-game cash for GTA 5.
And Black Ops was actually in there, but like Black Ops 2 also.
I'm pretty sure I put all the Black Ops. Oh, Uncharted 4.
Red Dead Redemption is Halo. Those are all.
I was typing on Pokemon Ruby, but I accidentally had
there's also
an accent in the beginning.
There's also GTA 5 for the Xbox 360.
I don't like that they put the separation for Pokemon
San Andreas, all sorts of GTA that we missed.
See the problem
also
is,
the COD that
towards
we missed.
the end I was trying to type out all the Pokemon games, but then the time just ran out.
Yeah,
because there's still so many more. We still got above average score.
Like combine this stuff. There's like 10 franchises. There's Mario. There's Pokemon. There's COD. Obviously, there's GTA.
There's multiple Wii Sports games in there. I would argue Wii Fit counts in there as well. There's
not that much. There's not that much different stuff. It's just all the types of games. That's actually tough. Yeah, it's tough. Okay, the really old school ones.
Highest selling indie game of all time.
Tetris. What classifies an indie game?
Not being developed by a major game developer. I mean,
okay.
Minecraft was literally just created by like one guy in his garage. Like,
fair enough.
Originally, so later
was Microsoft and Apple.
Well, yes.
I think.
That's how.
Yeah, most of those. Yeah, man, that was tough, dude. We got 30%. Wow. People are going to be screaming at us.
The problem is that I totally didn't even think about putting every single Pokemon game until towards the very end, because that would have been like half the list almost. Because we got Ruby Sapphire, which I tried, but then I apparently had an extra character somewhere in the beginning and it just didn't count.
Yeah.
I barely got Golden, Diamond Pearl.
Crazy.
Black one we had.
We could have just typed GTA 5. We got 3 entries. How do... so much Mario. And there's some ones that don't belong, like Brain Age, Gary's Mod. Fair enough, but...
What? Gmod's on there?
Yeah, like bottom left somehow.
Oh.
18.58. So...
Doesn't actually surprise me that much.
I don't know that game at all.
I have it.
What is it about?
I think Gmod primarily is actually, ironically enough, used with modding. The actual game itself, I don't think has that much to offer by default, but there's a lot of very interesting servers that you can... It's a multiplayer game. You can make all sorts of shit happen with the servers. You might have heard of stuff like some of the minigames that they play there. I try to remember. Like what's the one now I'm blanking. Of course I'm blanking.
But what is Telltale? It's a lot of classics on there, and so Fortnite isn't on there at all. I know Fortnite's very popular. That's free, right?
Yeah, it's free to play.
Okay, so fair enough. So same goes probably for League of Legends, World of Warcraft.
Yes. Well, World of Warcraft isn't free.
Yeah, but there's a trial version that's free.
Yeah, and also the subscription model.
Yeah.
Isn't really well reflected in that because it didn't sell. You didn't sell the game. You just sell like a month
service. Yeah,
so yeah,
fair enough. Yeah, that might be it. That's crazy. And a lot of the old school ones, a lot of GTA, a lot of COD. No Zelda, right?
No.
I thought that was gonna be on there.
I would have thought so too.
And the reason for Wii Sports being so high on the list is because it came with the console.
It came with the Wii. Wii Play also came with the Wii, but apparently not with every Wii.
Right.
And also some Wiis came bundled with Mario Kart Wii, but also that was generally a popular game.
Yeah.
So that's not necessarily because of that.
Yeah, fair enough. So we could have done much better at this. Obviously, someone who knows video games a bit more definitely would have, because he would have typed out all the different ones, the individual ones. Like for example, if I would have sat there myself, I would have just typed out Counter-Strike and expected it to count. And what I would have had to do is like type every single, which I don't even know those. So that's a problem, obviously. So like I don't know what exactly they're called, right?
Yeah, I see. I could have reasonably gotten about at least half of the ones that we missed.
Yeah, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I'm gonna type COD. That's what I type out. That's it.
But New Super Mario Brothers, right? It wasn't called New Super Mario Brothers. It wasn't just Super Mario Brothers. See,
very tough quiz.
New Super Mario Brothers Wii. See, I forgot that it was called New Super Mario Brothers because I typed out Super Mario Brothers Wii and I just forgot that.
In my opinion, you type out Mario and it should pop up every single game that has Mario on it.
No.
Because you know what is meant.
Yeah, but the Pokemon games, that was a bit of a fuck up on my end because we could have reasonably gotten. I could have reasonably gotten all of them.
Gotten through the entire library.
Damn. Yeah, Halo.
Not great.
Halo's a huge oversight. Mario Odyssey,
not
right?
Great.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was the only one I didn't try because I was blanking on the title.
Damn. Alright. You know what? Let's get into a different quiz, man. That's the first topic. If you took this by yourself, by the way, also let us know how you did it. If you haven't, then take it, but unwatch the video first. So you're not.
Some people can do that, apparently.
Some people can do that. I know someone who can do that.
I know.
Weird people. Forget it intentionally, and then you can play it. Shout out to you. You know who you are. We have logos. This is the halftime show. We're doing brand logos. Let's do like 2 or 3 of those pages. They are also
to redeem ourselves. Yeah.
To hopefully redeem ourselves. We're gonna miss some of those terribly.
See, I already don't know what the first one is.
I know it, but I can't tell the name. But let's get the other one. So we got Shell. Yeah.
It's Nike.
Yeah.
There's Playboy.
Pepsi.
I thought I took it twice.
Pepsi.
Pepsi. There's Atari.
Yeah. The next one is Sporkle.
Sporkle, yeah.
Toyota.
Toyota, yeah.
The next one I also know, but fuck.
The third one is a telecommunications company. I want to say
it's AT&T.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Chevrolet.
Adobe. Oh, that was one of the ones I was blanking on.
Deere, like John Deere company, whatever it's called.
I don't know.
E at the end. Deere.
Oh.
Maybe type John Deere. It's that. It's the tractor guy.
I've never.
Yeah.
Okay. McDonald's.
McDonald's. Yeah.
McDonald's.
Yeah. Is that like?
That's
American.
Probably also.
Is that American Airlines or is that not? It's some airline. Oh, that's American Airlines. Fair enough. It's some airline, I think. Next one, Honda.
Honda, yeah. I don't know the next one, but after that it's Facebook, obviously.
Facebook, yeah.
If I could now type.
Yeah.
I don't know what the...
There's Motorola.
Motorola, yeah. Motorola?
1L.
Yeah.
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes.
Yeah.
American Airlines we got, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, the car brand at the end there. What is that?
That's Hyundai.
Hyundai. Is that not?
Is it not? Is it Mazda?
Oh yeah, that looks more like
similar. What's the one in between the C's? We know that one too.
I don't know. I don't think I know.
Yeah, I know that.
I might have seen it before, but I couldn't tell you.
Damn.
The H one I also don't know.
That's Hilton Hotels.
Oh. And the next one I do know.
It's Taco Bell.
It's Taco Bell.
Of course I know that.
I know my fast food, okay?
Volkswagen.
I drive one of those. I should know those.
He does.
I spell it the wrong way too.
Damn.
I spell it the more American way.
Yeah.
I don't know the next two.
The third one I know is what?
The third one is Guinness, I believe.
Not the third one. The one in between I know.
But is it not?
I thought it was Guinness.
Did I misspell it?
It's like, I don't know. I don't think so.
I
thought it was Guinness.
I did too. I think it's a beer.
It looks like a beer, yeah. But the one in between, I also know. But damn, what's that?
Bottom left I've seen before, but I don't know what that is from the top of my head.
Is
it one of the telecommunication companies as well, like Sprint or something?
That could be. Try Sprint. Yeah.
It is Sprint, yeah. We got Audi, we got Windows. Well, it's a Windows logo, yes.
Yeah.
We got DreamWorks.
And Apple.
And Apple.
Okay, let's see. We have some time still, so.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do the rest really quickly so that we can.
Bottom left, the one missing. I've seen before the one in the row above. I think there's two of them actually. The rightmost one and the other one. That I know.
I definitely know this one. The problem is just what is it? I wanted to say it was like
that's some bank or some financial thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was thinking it was like a tech company or something.
The one with the mountain.
Oh no! I was saying.
That one. No, that's an airline. I think.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's an airline.
Well,
is it United Airlines? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
But the one above is some banking. It's some financial thing. But I forget the name. It's really not Guinness. I thought for sure it was Guinness.
I did too. Maybe I just misspelled it. I don't know.
That's spelled differently.
Well, how?
Just try all types. You know, it's double N. There's a GU.
There should be an I, right? And then it should be double NES. That's what I thought it was.
Is it IS in the end? I don't know. No.
This doesn't make sense anymore. It's not a word.
Yeah.
I don't think I know any of the other.
The S besides Facebook, I know that one too. Something smart wave, is that a thing? Smart wave? It's soft wave. It's something like that. Because it's in the wavy S. I've seen it before. Something wave.
We can also just give up and then try the next one. See what these are, because we don't want to spend that much time.
Maybe. The double C's I know for sure. Christ. Let's give up. Let's see what we have.
Comcast.
God. See, Prudential Financial, yeah. Chevron, fair enough. Safeway, okay.
Double S for Guinness at the end.
Christ, you could have tried that. And General Mills, yeah. General Mills is a major blunder.
Honestly,
Anheuser-Busch and the Boeing Company, yeah.
Guinness, that was kind of stupid. Comcast, I could have known.
Yeah, should have.
The other ones, no clue.
General
Mills.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's do another one.
Let's do another one.
You're better at this. All right, I see something that I know.
I see almost the entire first row that I know. Yeah, this is gonna be decent.
Yeah, that's Warner.
Warner Brothers. Yeah. It might also be Time Warner, but it's probably Warner.
That's Target. Yeah. BP. He has a mug. Adidas. One S in the beginning. One D in the beginning. Sorry. Yeah. What's that one? What's the next one?
I don't know, but the one after that is a credit card company, I believe.
Yeah, is that MasterCard, right?
I don't know exactly. Yeah. The second one and the next one I've definitely seen.
Yeah, it's Yamaha.
Oh yeah, I have a drum set by them. I probably spelled it all.
With Yamaha.
Yamaha.
That's all correct. Yeah. The next one's
a car brand.
Yeah.
Which one?
Is that Mitsubishi? Might be Mitsubishi. Yeah.
Okay, I don't have any clue for the next one, but
that's one's Telecom. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a C. Is it specifically the German Telecom? The Deutsche Telekom? Because that's what the logo looks like. It is, wow.
The next one is
that's Chanel.
Perfume and stuff. That's Chanel.
Wait, is the first column, second row, Barclay or Barclays? CLAY. Barclay, yeah.
So this time we had Hyundai, which actually has an H on its logo rather than Mazda having an M, so that makes sense.
The next one is Quaker, I think.
Oh, that I did not know.
I think it's a Quaker Oats.
Then Wikipedia.
Vodafone. Lufthansa, which is also an airline, I think.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I don't know the next one, but the one after is Michelin. Yeah. Nvidia.
Yeah. Oof.
There's
Now
a
it gets
few
tough.
oof
Now it
ones.
gets tough, yeah.
I definitely have seen the one with the U in the second to last column. And I definitely know Baskin Robbins.
Yeah. There's Puma.
There's Puma right next to that, yes.
There's Unilever on the left side. Unilever.
I knew I had seen the logo before.
Yeah. There's a Peugeot. That's French.
Something like that. Wait, there's a...
No. It's I think it's just an O at the end.
The end?
Yeah, just O. Yeah. French. The French.
EO, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Because French.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen the MB one. That's a company that makes like board games and stuff,
like
right?
Milton Brack. What's the second? What's the B stand for?
I don't actually know. I've seen the logo before.
Yeah.
It's MB, man.
Yeah, it's MB, but it's what does it stand for? It's the thing. Rolex is the queen, the crown.
Oh right, I've seen that before.
ING is the bank. The umbrella one, I'm not sure about.
And the last one's an airline again,
Yeah.
which actually, now that I think about it, you can't see. Now you can.
Oh, damn.
Sorry about that. That was a problem.
What's the red ball with the X with the sort of ribbons around it? That seems like something.
Don't know.
Is the first column, fourth one's like Bank of America or something? Yeah.
Yes. Dude, the airline I should know.
The airline?
The bottom right, or is it a travel agency or something?
I know.
Like
I think I don't know, but
Wait, is it Expedia?
Might be. Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
I
want
told you
to know what the B and MB stands for. It's Milton something.
Brown?
I don't think it's Brown.
Sounds like a generic name that starts with B. I don't know. Something like that.
It's something though. It's something like that.
I absolutely have no idea about the Q, the red ball. I think the one between Peugeot and Baskin Robbins I've seen before.
Yes. Yeah.
But that's about it. Like the umbrella I've definitely seen before as well.
Yeah.
The umbrella I should know actually.
What's the one in the top row that we're missing also?
I have absolutely no idea. That was the only one in the top row that I didn't know.
Also, the really hard one above Puma. Like it's just a ribbon.
There might be text there that is missing.
Damn.
Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors.
Uh-huh.
That's why the logo looks like that.
Correct. Damn.
Just, dropping some trivia here.
The bottom. Ah, Christ. So much time still left, man.
Yes, because they give you a lot of time.
And we're blanking on these. It's crazy.
The umbrella one should be easy, I feel like. But the other stuff I don't really know. I've seen some of them before, but...
Yeah. Man, Milton, what is it? MB.
Want to give up and try another one?
Let's do one more, yeah. Let's see what we missed.
So...
Milton Bradley. Okay, great.
Delta Airlines.
Oh, okay, so many airlines.
British Airways.
Oh.
Travelers. No, I actually don't know that one. I thought I did.
Xerox, Sun Microsystems, okay. Ericsson, we could have gotten Ericsson. That's old school too. Old school tech. HSBC, impossible. Yeah, we're not good at this. Let's do one more. Is it getting harder or easier? I haven't decided.
I think it's getting harder.
I think so too, right?
But that's also like part of the nature of just the fact that they run out of the obvious ones.
Okay, let's do it. So, what's the first one even? Do you know that?
I don't know, but the second one is Jaguar, I believe. Yeah. The third one I've probably
Fourth one is Subaru.
Subaru, yeah. Subaru was here.
Yeah.
Subaru was
Fifth one is Hasbro? Might be Hasbro.
I don't think so, no. I've seen it, though.
Yeah, I also have. There's Starbucks, yeah.
I was already on that.
Yeah.
There's Red Bull.
Yeah.
I'm skipping over so many right now.
Yeah, I know.
The bank on the right, do you know that one?
Fucking, is it the Commerzbank? I don't know, man. It's a bank. It's a very famous bank. Targo Bank? I don't... Dude. Damn. It's a very famous bank. I know that. That's all I know.
We have Nestle below that.
Yeah.
We have...
Alliance or Alliance or what is it? Alliance, I think? Just a Z. German spelling, yeah.
Yeah.
The LV is that Louis Vuitton? The clothing?
What?
VOU TTONS? No, there's an I missing. Put an I after the U. And then O in front of the U in the Louis. It's French.
What?
And O like Louis.
Oh, Louise. Like
no, Louis, but the O is correct. But take one T out, maybe. It's something like that. I think that's what it is.
We have LG down there.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it works.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Okay.
We have Walmart next to that, I believe. Right.
Yeah. Fruit of the Loom.
What?
Fruit of the Loom.
Fruit of the what?
Loom. Loom.
Loom. Okay.
Yeah. The one next to that's like some delivery service, I think.
Okay.
It's like 1, 2, 3 delivery or something. I don't know.
The Paul one seems familiar, but the problem is it's so generic. It could be anything really.
Yeah. The one in between is, I think, some news station or something. Like it's not NBC, is it?
No, it's not.
Because they always change it up too. There's Marlboro under the paw. MAR. Marlboro.
Oh, I always misspell it for some reason.
Yeah. There's UNICEF.
UNICEF is next to that. There's Steam is next to that. Well, not directly next to
Porsche is on the left. What is that? That's Porsche. What? What? Is it honestly not Porsche?
I'm not good with car brands.
I thought for sure that was Porsche. And the bottom, there's Unilever. No, not Unilever. Fucking General Electric. General Electric.
General.
What are you doing? What are you actually doing?
I did GE and then it entered it entered the bottom right.
Oh, okay. That already counted. No, that is the bottom right. That is General Electric.
GE.
Yeah.
We have the swirl. It looks kind of like a backward 6. I know.
ASICS? It's not ASICS, is it? ASICS? It is.
Okay. There's Logitech.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. The kangaroo one seems familiar. Is it just kangaroo? Actually?
Kangaroo.
Yeah.
No. Man, these are getting. Well, maybe we're just getting.
This one seems familiar.
Yeah. That might be a bag also. Is the other one the Deutsche bag? That one? Yeah. It's a famous bag that is popular in Germany. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was Hasbro. It's not Hasbro.
But this one is also isn't that like a fucking gas station or something?
Oh, that could be a gas station. Yeah, that could be a gas station actually. What's for a gas station?
The problem is that's not which one. There's so many.
That could be a gas station chain, yeah.
I want to say there's a gas station.
Yeah, right. I was always thinking like TV network.
Top has a gas station, I believe. The one to the left of that, I believe, is something with food. I want to say. And the T and the star I've definitely seen before. I just don't know where. The one that says DQ, I'm just gonna try if it's DQ. I don't know. I don't know it though.
Shit. What's the television with like legs? That's some cartoon stuff, right? Would be.
That's probably like a streaming service or something. I don't know, or a TV network or something like that. Wait, the one with the hands. Is that like a charity or something?
Probably.
Looks like a charity.
Yeah, it looks like a charity. Do we have a Powerball? Is that somewhere? One of those.
The one word or two?
One word, I think. You try both.
I mean, I don't think it makes a difference. Is the thing. If it's one, then it probably accepts both.
I think Louis Vuitton is correct, but the
spelling,
whatever. Or is it? It's one of those fancy designing clothing brands. It might just be something that's like Vincent stuff. Or that. Damn.
Right now, I'm just mostly the two on the top right. I'm mostly concerned about because those I feel like I should be able to get.
Yeah.
But
a lot of those we should. How is it not Porsche? Is it? Wait, is it like because of a technicality because it's now called differently or something? But the Porsche one.
Did they rename it? No, I don't think so.
No. It was like included to another bigger company or something. They picked it up, but they thought for sure it was Porsche. What? Man, we are so bad.
I think I've also seen the first column, fourth one somewhere.
Yeah, that's some food delivery service. I think. Maybe. But it's tough. And the one above that we don't know at all, right? That's really weird.
I want to say I might have seen it before, but I honestly can't tell you.
God, this is hard. Let's see the results, man. That was not good at all. Texaco. Yeah, it seems a gas station. Ryanair. Okay, fair enough. Holiday Inn. Christ, I should know Holiday Inn. Damn, we suck. United Way. DirecTV.
We had the German telecom before, now we got the British one.
Fair enough. DirecTV
Dairy
should have
Queen.
gotten. Oh, dude, Dairy Queen.
Corona. Cadillac, that's what it was.
It's Cadillac? It looks... Wow. Okay, Allstate. Oh, yeah, the Allstate Sugar Bowl.
DirecTV, I've seen before too, yeah.
Foster's. And, yeah, Louis Vuitton, but fuck, how do you spell it? It was correct.
TiVo.
Yeah,
have you ever heard of TiVo?
No.
See.
Alibaba. Oh, Alibaba Group. That's something like DHgate. That's some... Oh, that's great. I love those. All right, I think that's enough for today for the after show. But we can. There's 3 more, so if you want to, we can do those at some other time.
Yes.
Get through them and see if we can redeem ourselves a little bit. I hope they get easier or more manageable, because that was a rough patch, man. I think a lot of people will look at us like, wow, like how do you not know that? That was not good. But let's hop into the fact of the week.
Yes.
What's the fact of the week?
You know what? You start, because mine actually works structurally better if I put it later.
Is that true? Oh, I actually know by heart. I have to look it up. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland.
I knew that.
Fact.
I believe Wales is a dragon.
Yes. Fact. It's on their flag too.
Yeah.
For Wales.
Yeah, I know. Aren't they all mythical creatures for Britain? Trying to remember.
I think for England it's like lion, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, right. But some that was associated with middle-aged royalties and
unicorn, Scotland, huge.
No, I've heard it before. As a matter of fact, I believe we had that in English class at some point.
Maybe. That's pretty good. What's your fact of the week?
My fact of the week
and why, more importantly, do you have to go second?
Well, because it kind of leads into the second topic with how I found out about that.
No, wait. Is your fact just gonna be that the second topic is a thing? Like that you're doing the thing? Okay.
You probably are familiar with the song "The One and Only"
by Chesney Hawks.
Yes,
it's a good song.
Do you know who wrote that song?
Bob Dylan.
No,
I just guessed. Bob. Like, if you don't know who wrote a song, Bob Dylan is a good guess every time.
Nick Kershaw.
Nicholas David Kershaw.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why didn't he perform it? He could have performed it. Did he perform it?
I don't know. From what I can tell,
it sounds like a Kershaw, doesn't it? A little bit.
It was. Yeah. It was originally performed by Chesney Hawks. Yeah, but it was written by Nick Kershaw.
It was written by Nick Kershaw.
And I found it out while I was looking up when that song was originally released for my music database, which you want to talk about the second topic.
Second topic. I put it 4 fingers, 5 fingers. Second topic.
Second topic.
We have the second topic. Yeah.
See, this time...
That's what I always do, by the way. I have a habit of doing that.
But this time, you calling it out makes sense because we're on camera.
Yeah.
Because you haven't passed podcasts.
Be like... I was like, we do number 2, and we have no camera. And I'm like, I showed 3. Why did I do that? And I call it out. And why did I do that?
And then everyone knew.
But I could write it off as parody then, because, like, as a joke, because we didn't have...
No, he actually fucked it up. I can confirm
that. Do it all the time. I don't know. I just throw out a hand. Like, don't even, no coordination, just hold
25!
Yeah, just hold like the numbers correct.
Just starts calling the numbers that are definitely above 5 and just holds up one hand.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
so
78!
70. I always have done that. You are in the process of writing a database for yourself.
Yes.
And it is about, it's for music, obviously. You're going to sort every single musical song or musical piece into that
song is accurate,
into that database, and you're gonna include tags such as the year that it was released, the origin of the band. You're gonna include the album of the song, the genre.
I actually didn't put the albums because the problem with the albums is that some songs were released on multiple albums.
Yeah.
And then that in and of itself is not even the biggest issue.
Maybe on which one originally?
The problem then is some songs were released as singles before their respective album.
Yeah, live albums and stuff. Yeah.
And then you run into the issue where, because then if I did album, I would have wanted to do album and then have the album linked to the year.
Yeah.
But then the ones that were released as singles before the album.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
Also, I don't care that much about the individual albums. Because the primary reason why I wanted to make this, which is what something you want to talk about, is because for the podcast I wanted to use it as a statistical thing where it's like, my music collection has that many songs from this country or from that decade or something like that. And so the idea originally came about because I realized that the 3 bands that I had the most songs of at the time were all Swedish.
Yeah. That being Sabaton, Hammerfall, and ABBA.
Yes.
I have a quick question, though, to the viewer, and I'm going to need a comment to settle a small dispute. Without looking it up, without Googling anything.
Where are the Bee Gees from?
Where are the Bee Gees from? That's all. Put it in the comments. If we get several answers, and maybe even agree on one, it's just about settling a dispute between the two of us. Where are the Bee Gees from? What country? Put it in the comments. Let us know. Thank you for your services. All right, onto your database. If we get some turnout on that, we're going to get back on that in the
yes. Future. I mean, we're gonna talk about this database more at some point when it's actually finished, so we can actually use the data from that.
Yes, and that's gonna be good for podcasts. Really good, because we get all the stats.
Yeah. So primarily, what was interesting for me was the decades and the countries. I did list the individual exact years per song because why not?
Sure.
I think it will be funny to see the year breakdown because you'll be like, number 1, 1973. Number 2, 1984.
You could probably draw like
number 3, 2019.
Yeah, you could probably draw somewhat of a standard distribution bell curve over like somewhere in the 70s, right? Maybe like late 70s. Maybe not quite that. Maybe a bit weighted towards the present day.
Well, the interesting thing is that
probably weighted to the present day.
When I started doing it, when I was still somewhere in the B's for the artists, because I go alphabetically by artist more or less. Yeah. Because that's just how I have them saved on my computer. I was at like a heavy leaning towards the 80s actually.
Okay.
Way more than 70s. I think it was 80s, then 60s, then 70s.
Wow. 60s over. Wow. Okay.
Yes, and then no, it wasn't 60s. It was. I think it might have actually been 90s or 2000s over.
Oh boy.
It was weird. Yeah. The problem is it's a small sample size.
You want to do predictions just from the top of your head? I'm going to say 70,
but then
80.
The 70s overtook. Currently, I'm somewhere in C when I enter them, and now 70s are.
You want to predict the order? I'm going to predict 70s, 80s, 2010s, 60s, because of all the new stuff.
Yeah.
60s, 2000s, and then 90s. I don't know. The 90s seemed like a weird thing.
I'm going to say 80s, 70s.
80s over 70s? Okay. Maybe.
This one's tough. I'm going to go 60s, 90s, 10s, 2000s,
60s and 90s.
50s.
60s and 90s over the 10s?
I think
with the full Sabaton, Volbeat, Dead South, Fiddler's Green albums on there?
It
all came out this year, by the way. You got some Bon Jovi albums from early in this decade.
Yeah, and that's the issue, right? There's a lot of 10s, but also
most of Volbeat, by the way, also during that time. A lot of Sabaton.
The problem is some of the 60s stuff starts slipping to the 70s. Like the last Beatles album, the last 2 or so CCR albums, like that kind of stuff. But there is Beatles are 60s. Some of the Stones are 60s.
CCR is mostly 60s.
CCR is in a big chunk 60s.
I'm not sure about Simon and Garfunkel, but it's also
Simon and Garfunkel is at least partially 60s because I believe Son of Stars is from 63 if memory serves. Although I haven't entered that yet.
You gotta think big chunks stuff.
Beach Boys are 60s.
But you have like 5 songs of each of those. You gotta think like big chunks.
I have 21 Beatles songs. Yeah, Beatles. I have.
But you name like Beach Boys and like
15 or so Stones songs.
None of them are Simon and Garfunkel.
5 or 6 of
So like think like Sabaton, Volbeat, like the 20 and above, because that's all 2010s, right?
Mostly 10s too.
All 2010s.
That's true. It might end up being
a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is going to be 2010s.
Also, the decade you didn't name at all, but is going to be the lowest, of course, is 50s.
Probably the lowest, right? Is it the lowest?
I'm pretty sure 50s is the lowest.
For me, you know what? For me, it might not be the low. It might be above like the 2000s or the 90s. I don't know. Maybe not the 90s. I don't know, because 90s like this deceptive. Like some of the good songs might still be from like 91 or something, but then you think the 90s is when it started going down.
For argument's sake, I'm not going to show it right now, but I'm going to pull up the list as far as I've got it. And we're going to run some SQL over this. There is currently 266 songs in there. And the last band entered was Creedence Clearwater Revival.
CCR.
Also known as CCR. So alphabetically, you know.
Fun fact, I was looking at my phone tonight and I have like a search function, right, for music. So I was looking for a specific song, and so I entered the word Viva, as in V-I-V-A. Looking for a specific song. What do you think, how many songs came up?
Well, intuitively, I can only think of one, but it wouldn't be very intriguing if it wasn't.
I could think of 2, for one of which I was looking. But then you got
Viva
CCR.
La Vida?
Yeah.
And
And Viva la Quinta Brigada.
Viva la Quinta Brigada.
And then you have, but then you have like 30 songs popping up, and it's CCR, and it's revival. And I was like, wow, I'm gonna have to tell JJ that later tonight.
Right, yeah. So, let's see, what do you want to... Oh, right, 2090
stuff. Yeah, let's see. Sample size, by the way. This is by no means the full database. This is not even halfway through all the songs, not even close.
As I said, 266 songs. It's less than a quarter, I want to say.
I should have over 1,000, I believe.
Yes, over 1,000 songs. 266 is less than a quarter of over 2,000.
Oh, 260 and 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you calculated those in the music chart in the folders in that you still have to evaluate?
I will enter them into the database.
Yeah.
Well, at least the ones that I ended up taking. I have... Last time I checked, I had like 1,200 or so songs. Yeah. So it should be closer to 1,500 by now, actually. So it might only be about a sixth of the total.
That's a lot. I have slightly more than 1,000 actually. So JJ is picky with that. So
I picked year equals 2,000. That's gonna not be that long. And I mentioned it was year over 10 equals 200. That's what I wanted to do. And then we get currently I have 25 songs
from the 2000s.
Let me actually list artists, so it's more. We have Here Without You, 3 Doors Down.
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Train, AC/DC. You've got Foot of the Mountain, Aha.
There's a couple Alan Jacksons. There's a couple Blackmore's Night.
Let me list the exact year as well, for fun's sake. There's a bunch of Bon Jovi from 2000.
Yeah, there's a lot of Bon Jovi.
There's a little bit of Coldplay.
Yeah. Bruce.
One Bruce Springsteen song, yeah.
I did not know that Blackmore's Night was this recent. That's fun. That's really cool. Yeah.
2003.
Wow.
Named, by the way, after... it's just a duo.
Yeah.
And she is something Knight and he's something Blackmore.
Yeah, that's really old. Like he's been making music for like ages, and this is completely different now too.
Yeah, and then
one of those revamped ones.
We got a lot of like one-offs. Like 3 Doors Down has one song. AC/DC has songs in pretty much any decade. Mm-hmm. Aha has one. Alan Jackson had 2 in the 2000s. Okay. And then a bunch of like All American Rejects gives you hell.
Yeah, like
Billy Talent, Red Flag. Like sure. But Bon Jovi, that's
the
7 songs. From the 2000s alone. There. Coldplay has 4. Yeah. Talking about Viva La Vida.
Viva La Vida is in there.
So yeah.
2008. So
you have a lot of those too.
I still think like once it's all done, like you're gonna enter all my songs in the database too, and then we'll just do like a comparison. Yeah. We should draw up like graphs and compare our average song release year. Of our playlist. That would be great. And then we'll have all sorts of stats. That'll be fun.
Oh wait. I just wrongly tried to go for 1990s, but instead went for the 1900s.
Sure.
Which I had no songs of, believe it or not.
That's crazy. Pretty sure like City of New Orleans is from that era.
Well, I always take the release by the band that have it. Because otherwise I would have some 20 songs in there for sure. Like, what was it?
I don't know how old Rock and Robin is.
Hideaway is from 23, I believe. 1923, that is, of course.
No, that's like Civil War songs.
Jambalaya is also really old.
There's like really old ones, like some of the like Ghost Riders covers or something, or
Riders on the Sky.
Exactly. Yeah, fucking When Johnny Comes Marching Home, or any given version of that's older than the Civil War.
27 90 songs. Notable artists. Well, I mean, Bon Jovi had two. John Bon Jovi had another one on top of that.
There's some
Aerosmith had 4.
Yeah. Another couple of Alan Jackson.
Yeah, 2 Alan Jackson. Like, there's nothing really that major. Yeah. It's 1 AC/DC in
Let's see 80s. Let's go back and just get like a projection for each one.
80s, I currently have 73 entered in there.
A lot of Bruce Springsteen.
Let's see, we have ABBA.
A lot of ABBA.
We have a little bit of AC/DC. Aha.
Yeah, Alabama.
Alphaville.
Some, yeah.
Billy
Idol, Billy Joel. Blue Oyster Cult, Blues Brothers. Oh, a lot of Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers.
And then Bon Jovi again. Bon Jovi strikes.
Lots of Bon Jovi. Yeah. Bon Jovi, I think the strongest decades were actually the 80s and the 10s. Probably. Got some Bruce Springsteen. Main time frame there. Yeah. Bryan Adams.
And some outliers.
Yeah. And then a few individual ones, yeah.
Alright. See the 70s? I think 80s, 70s, 80s is probably
70s right now is going to be really strong because you have all of ABBA.
Oh boy, you have all the ABBA in there, yeah.
Bunch of AC/DC, a few Aerosmith.
Yeah. Beatles, Bee Gees.
Yeah, we got 2 Beatles songs. Most of them are in the 60s though. got 3 Bee Gees.
Some more Blue Oyster
Black
Cult.
Sabbath, Blondie, Blue Oyster Cult.
Couple more.
Boney M. Cat Stevens.
A lot of Cat Stevens. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure almost all of Cat Stevens is 70s.
Yeah, and some CCR already.
CCR?
Yeah, it's getting there.
Actually, about half of CCR is 70s. Because CCR themselves were active until 72, I believe. Or at least their last studio album was in 72.
And Johnny Boy's still making music to this day, which is great. He's the best.
But John Fogerty's songs are the solo ones that I do have, which aren't that many.
Fun fact, still to this day, my favorite individual musical artist of all time, John Fogerty.
So I currently have 80 songs in here from the 70s. We got
the 60s
41
now?
from the 60s.
All Beatles.
Beach Boys, 2 of them. Beatles, like 19 of them.
Some Bee Gees. A little bit
Bee Gees, a bunch
Bob
of
Dylan.
them. Bob Dylan. And then
a lot
CCR.
of CCR, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's sort of what I expected, yeah.
That's just very small sample
size.
size.
Did you check 2010s already, or do you have anything?
No, I haven't checked 2010s yet. Rock Around the Clock, Bill Haley and His Comets, 1954.
54.
That's the only 50 song thus far. There will be 1 or 2 more, but not that many.
Yeah, not that many.
So we wanted to do 201.
Not sure if you have any in there yet.
What, from 10s?
Yeah, because you don't have Sabaton, you don't have...
I do actually, fun fact, because I once...
Oh, for sure.
For demonstration purposes,
yeah. You had like 1.
There's 1 Sabaton, 1 Glory Hammer, and 1 Hammerfall song in there.
Enough.
That were entered before. There's 1 Sabaton song. There's a few Bon Jovis.
Oh, there's actually some AC/DC, even some
2
Alan
AC/DC.
Wow, Alan Jackson.
1 Alan Jackson.
When is that from? 2010. That's so... I didn't know that was that recent of a song. It's Harder Than a Hammer by Alan Jackson.
We have Avantasia, whatever, however they're pronounced.
Some of those. Bon Jovi, more Coldplay. Actually, there's more than I expected. Actually. What's the most recent song in the list? Is it Blind and Frozen? That's 2017. Let's see.
Wait, there's a semicolon here that has to go. Order by year. Most recent, Blind and Frozen, Beast in Black, 2017.
2017. So there's going to be a bunch of 2019 in there, obviously, once you get done with the 4 albums that will have been released by the time that this year is over that we are heavily interested in. That are also going to be featured in the end of the year. As you know, we always do music rankings at the end of the year, and we're going to have 2 different lists for that this year because of the fortunate instance that so much good music has been released this year. You got the Sabaton album, you got the Volbeat album, you got the Fiddler's Green, and you're gonna have the Dead South releasing in a couple of weeks. That's coming out October 11th. New Dead South, Sugar and Joy. So
what, 2?
It's 3 weeks, like 3 weeks. Not a long time at all. So we're gonna have top 10 songs specifically released in 2019, whereas usually we would do a top 10 song list of songs that we have added to our playlist, sort of come across discovered in 2019. We're going to also do that, but it's going to be top 25 even to kind of stack onto that a little bit because it's so much that we have to actually evaluate, and because of the new 2019 songs obviously also are added into that. So those are coming up in December, obviously. Turn out the year in a good way. But there's a lot of stuff in this database. What do you have right now?
There is 266 songs. I literally have all ordered by year right now.
Fair enough.
You can literally see from oldest to newest. I can order backwards if you like.
And something that's also going to be very interesting is definitely the country distribution.
All right, yeah.
I think that's the funnest thing that I want to see first.
One of the main things why I did this originally. Let's see. Group by country, and then we can't have individual song titles, but we have
you gotta type it out every time. It's not a very sophisticated thing.
Song, country. Well, I am writing the SQL commands by hand. Oh boy, no. Let's
sort them. Yeah.
Order by minus count parentheses country. I misspelled country, didn't I?
Oh, I don't think so. Oh, you did.
Coconut tree.
Coconut tree.
I knew it. See,
coconut tree.
Whenever I misspell shit, I usually know that I did, is the thing. So, 121 USA.
America.
52 England.
America. I don't like England.
38 Sweden.
Hey, Sverige.
Almost exclusively ABBA. 33 of those
there's
ABBA.
More common though, but yeah. So this is not a very telling sample size still. No. But at the end of it, this is going to be the funnest list for me to look at. Actually.
Yeah, because
the
problem is that, especially for the country stuff, it's like I enter ABBA and all of a sudden there's 30 more Swedish songs in there.
Jumps to the top, exactly. So,
and then enter Bon Jovi, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of more USA songs in
exactly.
there. Yeah.
So that's gonna be the one that I definitely want to see. And do you have like an estimation of when the database is gonna be complete?
Well, depends on how much time I put in there, but if I keep doing it as much as I've been doing it thus far, it's only a matter of weeks. That's
pretty good. I'd definitely like to see that. That would be great. But when it's done, we're gonna definitely talk about it in the podcast again and provide some of those stats and hopefully enter mine in there too, so we can compare them. Maybe even make some graphics. That would be the optimal.
Yeah, I love some of the very random stuff where it's like, oh yeah, I've got like 2 songs by an artist from Gibraltar.
Gibraltar. That's because who's from Gibraltar?
Albert Hammond.
Albert Hammond is allegedly from Gibraltar. No, you would never know.
There's like 2 from Wales.
There's one from Switzerland.
Glory Hammer is from Switzerland.
They're from Switzerland.
Actually, there is Illuviti or whatever there.
Illuviti, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's probably like
Illuviti, yes.
They are also from Switzerland, so there is gonna be surprisingly. There's probably gonna be close to.
Who's from Wales?
Bonnie Tyler.
Bonnie Tyler's from Wales.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact. I don't think I have a Bonnie Tyler song.
I have 2.
That's a lot.
Total Eclipse of the Heart and Holding Out for a Hero.
I don't like either of those songs. Fun fact. I don't like Bonnie Tyler.
But yeah, I'm gonna have almost 10 Swiss songs by the end of this. Yeah,
it's a lot of Swiss songs. Funny. Like, hopefully they're all in English, in the English language though.
All but one.
What's the other one?
Omnos.
Oh, that's like in some Orcish, right? That's some made up stuff.
That's that's.
That song is actually terrible.
That's what is it? What is it? The fucking.
It's weird.
What is it that the Swiss used to be?
The Swiss? What the Swiss used to
like
be?
in that area,
like they're like French, Italian, German.
Yeah, no, like the fucking French area, like the fucking. What am I thinking of? I don't know
what he's thinking of. What? I don't know. There's an Italian, Switzerland, there's German.
No, I said it earlier. Gaelic.
Dude, Gaelic is like the natives of Ireland and Scotland. Yeah.
What am I thinking of? Something like that. Something similar to that.
Yeah. Okay, maybe. I don't know.
Something like that.
It's a very weird.
It's one of those old languages from like way back when.
It's a very weird. I like the Gaelic language generally, but that song is very weird. But interesting.
What was I thinking of? It's not Gaelic. No, I'm thinking of something like that. Though.
Okay. I've never heard. I've heard the song. Obviously, when you put it in the music share, I couldn't pinpoint the language anywhere specifically, and also I really didn't like it, so I listened to it once. But that's fair enough. See if you can find it.
The song is.
It looks very vaguely Gaelic in its writing, but also not really. Just Google for language, man. Exactly.
Yeah. The problem is. Oh, Gaulish. That's what it was. Yeah, that's what I was.
That's what you were getting at. Yeah, fair enough.
Gaulish.
Good.
That's what I was thinking of.
No, I don't want none of that.
The words Gaelic and Gaulish are actually somewhat close.
Yeah, but the one language sounds nice.
I was like,
the other doesn't.
Obviously, they're not Scots. Gaulish was the word was the language I was looking for.
Fair enough. That's the point. But yeah, I think we've got enough for today. Once this database is done, we're gonna have all sorts of stats, music, evaluation, graphics everywhere, numbers, statistics, chart party. We're gonna do that.
Also, it's gonna be fun.
Have John Boys in.
One thing that I also am looking forward to is once I have the list done, like writing down all the stats, and then like maybe in a year or two coming back to it. And seeing how it changed.
How it developed, right? Yeah.
Like how has the decade breakdown changed?
Yeah.
Probably in favor of the 10s or maybe the 20s at that point.
Gotta do that.
Dude, we gotta have some songs from the 2020s.
From the 2020s in like a year?
Yeah.
Any albums set to release next year that we might be interested in?
I don't know, but...
Maybe John Fogerty is about to release a new Fire.
I mean, he hasn't released an album since 2013, so possible.
Maybe.
But there is definitely a lot of bands that we listen to that are still active.
That are active.
So... having a new album in 2020 isn't unlikely.
2019 is the first time, JJ, in my life, that I ever felt like there's music that is being made right now that I like. Never happened to me. I've never experienced that.
I think before there was always like, every now and again, it was like 1 or 2 songs here and there, but never like, oh yeah, like 4 bands are releasing a new album.
Until this year, like summer this year, or let's say generally this year, I was absolutely convinced that the last person to make music I like died 30 years ago. I was convinced of it. But apparently that's not the case. What?
I said John Fogerty is still alive.
John Fogerty's still alive and making music. That is one of those exceptions. But apparently there's new stuff.
Wrote a song for everyone. The album released in 2013.
One of the best CCR songs ever.
Where he together with other artists covered a lot of CCR songs, and apparently there's also a few original songs on there. But yeah.
Great. So I think we've got enough for today. A lot of music talking. We'll do the logo quizzes next time. See if we can redeem ourselves a little bit. Those were terrible today.
It's probably gonna get harder.
But maybe we know some of them. Maybe it's getting more obscure. But maybe it's like TrashcanTV. Maybe it is. What if it is?
That would be great.
That would be fantastic. Then we're gonna promote it to everyone. Drop a like on the video if you did like it. Subscribe to TrashcanTV if you have not done it already. And if you play Hearthstone, go join our TrashcanTV Discord server. Do it in general. But if you play Hearthstone, we have a tournament setting up for October, which starts in, obviously, a few weeks. It's called the first ever Trash Bowl Hearthstone Championship. It's going to be on this YouTube channel. You can play. Everyone can play. Rules are listed in the TrashcanTV Discord server, as well as registration. Very simple process. Just go join the server and read the instructions. You can ask questions, obviously. We're in there, as well as the rest of the community. And hopefully we're going to see you compete come October in whatever server off you're choosing in Hearthstone. So until then, we're going to see you in the next one. JJ.
That's it.
That's it.